I'm Regis's manager. Come on up here, Regis. If I'm up here, you have to be up here with me. I'm just going to say a couple of words. It won't be long, I promise. I've actually known Regis since I was in grade school.
Thanks, man.
And I first met Regis when she used to come over to our house for a wild party, and I see some other wild party people sitting here that used to be at those parties. My dad was the manager of payroll, and he used to have these big parties, and Regis is one of those crazy people that used to And if you don't believe me, we do have pictures. They're on slides, we couldn't get them out. Let's see. A lot really has changed since Regis started at AAL. So I got a few facts from back in 1967. Do you know who the president was back then, Regis?
Oh my gosh, I should.
Lyndon Johnson. The average cost for a new house. Anybody want to venture a guess?
$20,000.
How much?
$20,000.
Oh, high. It's only $14,250.
Take me back.
A new car you could buy for $27.50. So a couple of paychecks, you can go buy a new car. And if you wanted to buy gas for that car, 33 cents a gallon. And they probably gave you those little stamps that you could go back and get all these, where my dad would get the beer glasses so that they could drink. When they
By the fire pit. It was really
Mommy,
cool.
you got
fire pit's still there. So, let's see. And back then, very few people even had phones on their desks at work. They used those punch cards and typewriters and all kinds of good stuff. So that was a long time ago, Regis. 43 years ago. And when Regis first started at AAL, she started out as a messenger. Then she moved into shipping, she tells us. From there, she moved to payroll, which is when she started partying, apparently.
Yeah, it was a partying group, believe me.
Then she moved into corporate accounting, and that's kind of where she's got into check printing, and that's where she's been ever since. Regis and I have been hanging together for, do you know how many years? We're figuring probably, yeah, I think it is close to 15 or something like that. So, yeah. She's so lucky. Then I thought there are a couple of things that we really are always going to remember about Regis. You will love these. Every morning she comes in with her little thermos of coffee. Is it the same thermos you had probably for? Every day for lunch, Regis has cottage cheese, fruit, salad. Yes. Always, I think yours can probably quit buying cottage cheese when you leave.
That's all I could probably buy.
Yeah, maybe. There you go. Okay. Regis doesn't like to work on Friday afternoons in the summer, in case anyone doesn't know that. Angie and Karen now will get to have a Friday off every once in a while. Yeah, they think. You're right. When Regis, well, guys won't get this, but in the women's bathroom, when Regis is in the women's bathroom, she finishes, she wipes down all the sinks. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But I've got a lot of people trained now.
Yeah. And then she takes off her ring. She takes off her ring and blows before she puts it back on. It's like, it's the same thing. We're going to miss that. Regis loves singing in the choir, and we really tried to have the choir come in and do a little song for you tonight, but they didn't have enough people to make it. But that is something that I think you've really enjoyed.
Well, you got
over
at
the years.
least 2 people here.
Yeah, but I don't think they wanted to do solos, so they
Becky.
But we did. Becky tried. Becky tried. Where is she? She left. But she really, see, she knew we'd bring her up here, so she really did try. And everybody knows that Regis loves the Packers. I'm not sure what we're going to do without all the Packer pictures and the towels.
I didn't get that, but that was pretty
Oh,
rare.
yeah, I did too. I'm not sure what we're going to put up instead, guys. We need to figure that out. So, Regis says good morning and good night to everybody in the unit. It's not, I mean, Regis doesn't leave unless you make sure that she says goodbye to everybody. So we're going to miss that. You're going to have to call us. Oh, and lest we forget the check printers. If they aren't working correctly, Kurt, your name gets brought up quite a bit. Regis would get a little testy if check printers aren't working correctly. I don't know what we're going to do when they break now, guys. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But
If parts come flying over the wall.
and I used to say, Regis, don't worry, it's fine. It'll be okay. Nobody's going to die. The check printers are going to be fine. We'll get them out. But We really miss that, don't we, Regis? And Regis has gotten better. Over the years, I'm like, Regis, you need to just chill a little bit, calm down.
Yesterday went kafooey and it's like,
Yeah, see? I taught you something to remember that. Tommy will be happy about that, because at least she doesn't get as excited about that. I can't believe it's really been 43 years. I mean, it hardly seems possible. It's going to seem really strange to not see you there every morning and every night. We're going to miss hearing you laugh and talk about the Packers and hear stories about your niece and nephews and great nieces and nephews, because those are always kind of fun to hear. And I really feel honored today, this is the part where I'm going to get a little, to be able to, I don't cry very often. I feel very honored to be able to present you with your retirement plaque. You'll get the real one on the 31st, but this is in lieu of that.
so now I really have to stick around.
You have to stay. So, from all of your coworkers, managers, management staff of Thrivent, I want to wish you all the best in your retirement. It's hard to think you're going to be gone. You've touched many, many people, and you're going to be missed greatly. There's a lot of people who it's not going to be the same. You deserve this opportunity, though, and I want you really to enjoy it and spend some fun time with Tom and move out to the lake a little earlier in the summer and come back a little later in the fall. And I hope you have wonderful, wonderful years ahead, and we certainly will never forget you, and you better never forget us either.
That'd be pretty hard to do.
So now I'm going to let you do some talking.
Speech maker. I just want to thank everybody for coming. I've made so many good, wonderful, caring friends over the years. And don't stop caring about anything you do, because you stop caring and our members will notice it. And that's what we're about at Thrivent, is our members. They count. I'm one of them, so I know. But I've met, like I said, a lot of good, caring friends, and they're here from Minnesota and Green Bay. It's wonderful, really wonderful. I want to thank Cheryl, my boss. She's been very, very great, very patient. But I have had those days. She and Chris decorated all those cupcakes, all 216 of them.
So please
Some
eat
of the
that.
other girls, yeah, some of the other girls helped bake them, so I appreciate that. I thank Karen and Angie and anybody else who helped decorate. Most of it, I guess, was here, but they came in and set stuff up, so I appreciate that very, very much. I've had very good co-workers to work with, not just Angie and Karen. I mean, you're tops, but everybody else in the unit has been really great too, and I just appreciate it a lot. I have a lot of friends here that I used to work with that used to work at Thrivent are here too, so I'm glad to see that too. So I'm leaving it in your good, capable hands, guys. Don't let